Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is I, bluurrt. We are back for some more hardcore Minecraft. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Running a little late today. The clock that I thought lied to me wasn't lying to me, it was being truthful to me. So I thought I had minutes, I had nothing. Oh, I hope you have all had a good week. Stone. And a good weekend. I suppose it's still the weekend. We should respect that, right? All right, let's get some of this terracotta out of here. Terracotta out of here. That's what it sounded like in my head. I don't know. So I think this, yes, that opens up to that part of the world that we're not ready to face yet. I'm going to get some of this terracotta in my offhand because this can just be moved. I just want to be able to get this in like so. And we'll do the same thing over here. Oh, this isn't bad. So this isn't exposed to the outside. Nobody wants a base with holes in it, right? It's not just me. So let us get this terracotta placed. Yes. Thought I'd been off by one, which seems to be my modus operandi lately. There. There. And some polished andesite. I'm going to light this area up. So last time we had made it into, why am I doing this all backwards? Not enough coffee, that's the problem. That's always the problem. Oh, it's my problem. I mean, if you don't drink coffee, it's not your problem. There. So last time we made it into the nether, we got the nether portal set up. I know we talked a little bit about maybe doing some AFK stuff, maybe. I think the cactus farm is okay for now. I do want to, there's a very, very little bit of work left in expanding that I'd like to take care of. But one thing I definitely want more of is glass. And glass means sand. Let's get this terracotta out of here. We have, we actually have quite a bit of glass. I guess I've done more mining for this than I thought. That's good. So I want this to be glass up to the ceiling, so we can actually see around. And I want to start putting glass in on the other side as well. I know we had talked a little bit about, well, maybe I had talked, y'all had listened, which is cool. What am I doing here? One moment. So I've got a second computer running and to monitor chat, and it looks like it just stopped, and I think that I may have left it. It's a laptop. I think I may have left it unplugged. Let me close up this hole in our life. And then I'm wondering what we're going to do with the top up here. If we want to have that much glass, 'cause that feels like it's turning into a lot of glass at that point, but sun's going down. Grab our couple of dropped resources here. See how this looks. The problem I always have, I do this every time, nobody ever warns me, is I always seem to start building my house in a hole. It's a little hole in the ground. And that looks like the hole in the ground now. That's fine. I mean, it's just, we're going to be building upwards. I see a whole other level coming in, basically at the level of this orange terracotta. And I think I want to build an arch that goes in there. But meantime, I'm gonna hop in here real quick where it's safe. I'm gonna keep these melons growing. And bear with me one moment while I get this laptop back up and running. See, this is what happens when I lie to myself that I'm somehow saving money because I'm using a rubbish old laptop instead of spending a very little bit of money on a new monitor. So that's all right. Where am I? Okay, so it's daylight. I know I'm gonna agonize over this piece of terracotta flowing around out here. Cactus farm is in full vigor. Zombie waiting down there. He'll disappear eventually. I'm not worried about him. So we needed some andesite to finish that floor upstairs. Polished andesite specifically. I don't know if I had more of that. Here's andesite. I do. I do. Yeah, I really like that I replaced this original wooden cross piece with the andesite. I think it's much better. So I'm gonna place this next line, although I don't have much andesite. I probably have some down in the mines. I have probably left some laying around down there. But yeah, I think that's much better. The real neutral gray with that neutral texture really lets the colors come out without making them overly loud. It kind of gives them more of a frame. So need andesite, which we don't have. Let's put all this wood in here. Don't need that in this moment. So for the outside, going here to the smelting array, I'm not sure what to do with the floor. Maybe the glazed red terracotta, just to go with the building materials I'm using on the array itself. But I'm thinking, since I've used this carved stone, maybe using red terracotta on the floor and doing a carved stone arch overhead. I don't know what kind of roof to put on this. Maybe just a standard flat roof. Is that, I mean, is that too boring? It is a furnace array. It's not like the pillar of excitement. Trying to think, but nothing happens. I think what I'll do, I'm going to get the stone slabs. I'm going to make these guys. I'm going to need more than just those. So use the stone cutter. I'm going to need, let's do just 2 of those for now. Just leave the stone as stone. Probably need more stone though. So if this is the entrance, let me do some maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So we want to go in 8, and that's the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the centerpiece. I'm just going to temporarily put that in our center just so we know where that is. So the door would come in here. I'm thinking 3 wide, and I'm thinking 6 high. So I'm just going to use some wood temporarily. So that's 3. not have another one. I'll make another one. I know how to craft wood. So that should be wide enough. And then top of that we would start arching in with the stairs. Right? And more wood here. Ouch. I mean it's simple, you know, as it should be. So I think if we do the carved stone, don't need to shovel out blocks of wood. Not when I have an axe. Like this. And what I'm thinking is the offset pieces, specifically the pieces that are not the carved stone brick, if we use our andesite for that, and I'm not sure what to put in at the top, and we could do a carved stone or something else. But you get the idea. So these would go those would get replaced. I think with the polished andesite, which I obviously need to get. I think that would be a reasonable door. So that being said, I think I was going for a wider door originally, but I think I like this idea better. Well, I know I like this idea better. Let's not pretend there's thought involved. So this orange would be coming out, this whole wall would be coming out. And I think if we mimic the shape of the arch through the tunnel, that would be cool. But let's go down in the mine. Let's harvest these melons. Let's drop off this terracotta. Stone, I definitely need 2 of those. And I'm thinking 1 of these for that the top piece. But I don't need those right now. Those can go in the chest. Okay, on torches, don't need more flint and steel. Okay. I'm gonna make another stone pickaxe real quick. I'm gonna sleep real quick. I'm gonna sip some coffee real quick. Alright. Hopefully I fixed my mute button issue. I realized when I was working on the One Block episode with your boy ZZ that what I had mapped to my mute button to mute my microphone while doing things like sneezing and coughing and drinking coffee and all those other exciting things that we do as humans, but nobody else is interested in. I realized that the button wasn't working. So hopefully I have fixed that. Don't worry, I'm still coughing into my elbow. I'm not a monster. Just don't think y'all want to hear it. All right. Kind of tempted to just, dig out these pockets of andesite that I'm seeing. Oh, I forgot to grab anything to eat. I have some bread. It's cool. Uh-oh. Looks like my stream has stopped. So if the stream is still running and y'all are seeing this, I just apologize in advance. I think this happened last week too. Oh, okay, it's up and running. I had like the momentary lapse in network connectivity, so another reason for me to keep an eye on the stream, yo. All right. It's so quiet down in the chat today. Maybe you all need your coffee. I've been up since, well, not as early as I'd like. I slept until like 7:30 this morning. I know that at least one of you out there has openly said this is too early on a Sunday morning for me to be up watching the stream, which is fine. That's why I record it. That's why I re-release it. If any of y'all want to sit around for 2 hours and watch me going hog wild on mining redstone blocks, I encourage it. Just glad to be part of your day. I still have a habit of filling in those little gaps in the wall, even though they probably don't mean anything ultimately. But I always am probably overly concerned. This probably comes from playing too much hardcore, that they are somehow going to be beneath a safe light level, and I'm gonna basically turn into a very tiny mob spawner. It's an unrealistic fear, but it's what happens. Like right here. That's just enough space for something to spawn in, and yet if anything did spawn in there, it wouldn't be able to get out. And speaking of spawning, one thing I know we had talked about a little bit the last time is whether or not I should build a mob spawner, and I keep thinking about it. Love to hear your input, but it'd be a lot of work. I'd have to make it way, way up at build limit, which is pretty scary because this is a hardcore world. And that it would mean that I'd be doing at least some AFK, which again I don't want to do. That's no fun for a live stream. Nobody wants to sit and watch for hours, me just sitting and doing nothing for hours. So I'm kind of leaning against it at this point. It's kind of like AFK fishing. I can do these things off camera. I don't have to make them part of the stream. But one of the things that I'd kind of talked about at the beginning, uh, was trying to capture all the hard work and all of the death of hardcore. And I don't feel that sitting and watching me AFK is very hardcore. It's a good use of my time. AFK, especially early game, is uh, really a game changer. We've seen it with AFK fishing. We've seen it with AFK mob farms. Um, I've got a witch farm in the Geometry Wizards SMP that just absolutely pumps out, bone meal, spider eyes, redstone, sugar, sticks, glass bottles. It's insane. Uh, I don't think it's, well, given the very little amount of work I put into it, it probably is overpowered. But that's on SMP too, where if we die, we come back, and we're doing much bigger builds. There's no pretense of uh, trying to be the efficient model of hardcore Minecraft that we could be. So I know I'm using my metal pick for this semi-rubbish. It's fine. Alright, well, I don't want to go all the way back for another pick. How much? I did not get much andesite. 21 blocks. Let's make a new, probably a couple new cobblestone picks. Putting that andesite right down in my hotbar so I can keep an eye on it. I would like to walk out of here with at least a stack, which means I'm gonna just start cutting into the walls here, because I need it and the walls don't care. Oh, seriously, andesite, you're making me do all the work in this relationship. I can't remember if andesite can be created by mixing, is it cobble and diorite, or is it the other way around, where diorite is made by mixing andesite and cobblestone? I don't remember. It's a blur. Alright. Probably into the location of the next tunnel. I just haven't gotten there yet. Although this is the kind of area where a mob will actually spawn. Okay, I've got a stack. Go for 2 stacks. Let's see where we're at. May as well. We're close. All right. I've noticed with the standing desk, I think I talked to you guys about switching to a standing desk converter. So I get a little more. I don't know if I want to call it straight up motion sickness, but there's just a little more wobbliness while playing. But all right, that is 2 stacks. So let's head back up, start putting this into action. I really need to eat something too. I don't need to be starving down here. I also need to drink some coffee. There we go. Much better. Yeah, I usually end up leaving ores in the wall if I don't need them right away, like, you know, the lapis and the redstone, especially down here at this level where we're at lava level and we're more likely to run into lava lakes. If I've, yeah, like this lava lake, you know, if I've mined that out and it's floating and lava touches it, it's gone. It's just gone. Yeah, I had a very little bit of andesite down here. But if I leave it in the walls, it acts as a placed block and lava won't hurt it. So one needs to think about these things. All right. Okay, let's get these melon. Oh, that grew right in front of my eyes. Amazing. It's the miracle of life and eventually death. My phone is silently humming at me. I'm trying to make sure it's not like a real thing. Nope, it's not a real thing. Alright. So we're going to make some polished andesite. That out of the way. I'm going to put the rest of this stuff away here. Where's our big chest of cobble? Good. Just seeing if there's anything else I need to empty out of my inventory. Still have that long-running habit of trying not to walk around with stuff randomly in my inventory. So look around for creepers. I think creepers are about the only thing I'm worried about these days. I mean, you know, skeletons and zombies will start to burn if they're out here in the daylight. Unless they're wearing armor. But, oh, there's a creeper. No, 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 no. Just, I have like 2 arrows. That was close. Too close. All right. Let's look around and make sure this is clear. And eventually we'll be able to make this a little more safer. Thinking that there, up there. Let's use a slightly easier to break block to get up there. There. And I didn't grab that carved stone, but that would go in the middle there. What do we think? It's a lot of gray, but I think it'll work. You know, we have this guy. We have this guy. I really shouldn't be that aggressive because when I die, I'm dead. I'm so used to playing in a world where I can respawn. Okay. I think this will give a nice break of gray around that section of the room. I'm not sure what we'll do with the walls. Maybe those will just be a flat terracotta. I don't know. Let's go grab those couple other pieces. Let's farm these melons. Let's see, we had this guy. Let's make the rest of that. We have no glazed red terracotta, but we can make some. It's all right. Stone. So this works in blocks of 8, so 8, 16, 24, 32. 4 of those. We'll have to wait on that part, but that's fine. What we can do while we're waiting is put this capstone there. So that would be the essential arch. And we would use that to map out the rest of this. Let's get our polished andesite happening here, right? And this will just go to each corner. Got the recurring feeling that I'm going to take the time to put in this polished andesite without breaking my neck up here. And then I'll eventually end up covering it up or something. There. And this guy can go. Carefully bring ourselves down. There. So if we do these walls with just I don't know what color terracotta would look best. I kind of like the red just because it will complement the red terracotta floor that'll be going in here. You know, rather than doing a ton of work of glazing a bunch of stuff to make a pretty smelter. So let's while we're waiting for that other terracotta to finish glazing, let's go out and find some red terracotta and mine that. And I'm really looking just for surface terracotta, so we're just looking for something here in the mesa that's at the right layer, like right there. Well, that's kind of close. Maybe I want to go a little further away, or at least, you know, a little bit out of sight. I hate to just mine right outside my door. Another mine shaft over there. I mean, they're everywhere. You can't walk around without seeing what that is weird. I mean, there's like a straight up chunk error, but cool. that that was probably originally meant to be inside a large cavern. Nothing too exciting there, but let's stick to the terracotta for now. I'll come back and get the rest of this, so mental note. Oh boy. Where's the sun at? Oh, it's getting low. Don't want to get caught out here at night. That's a stack. Let's start with a stack. And this way, if we don't completely mine out a place, we can leave it leave it in a semi-natural state anyway. So go ahead and fill these in. Kind of feel like I should have a door out here. Maybe I could mimic the arch on that side. I don't have any more carved stone to fill that in. Let's get indoors. That's orange. That's the red stuff. So the red stuff is just going to be for the floor, and that's actually going to go into a level that we haven't even worked on yet. While we're here, and we have the While we're here and we have the andesite, let's fill in this tripping hazard. Yeah, if there were OSHA investigators in Minecraft, none of us would be playing anymore. We'd be done. It would be over. Just like that. Just go ahead and make the rest of these because I will be using them. I will. Kind of questioning if I want to really whoop, just like that. OSHA, called the Health and Safety Committee. Tripping hazard, falling hazard. All right. So I'm kind of wondering if I really want to, you know, carve this out into perfectly straight and discrete lines, or if I want to just kind of leave it in a, you know, a semi-natural, semi-naturally spawned state. 'Cause this is kind of interesting. It just adds a little character and little visual sightline breakup to everything. Let us... I put the other andesite in here like a knucklehead. No. Oh, I used the other andesite. Dum 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 dum. Okay. So I've got red terracotta and I've got glazed red terracotta. Let's go out here. I feel like I need to make stairs going up this way just because I kind of do the long haul of scouting the area every time I walk through here. So this is going to be the glaze stuff. Oh, it's going to be 3 wide, which is going to be weird, I think. Just because this terracotta naturally locks in like squares of 4. I think this is what I think. I think if I put it all in facing the same way, like that, it will create what could best be described as a pattern, a non-sequential pattern, but still a pattern to the eye. I don't know. I'm sure there's a fancy name for that for people that went to art school, but I did not. Not sure what color would go well in the middle. You know, we could do red terracotta. That looks terrible. We could do oak, which I think is also, that looks terrible. Yes, I'm chopping wood with a shovel. That's how my day is going. Get that out of there. Trying to think. Maybe, what is this white terracotta? I feel like something in the white family. I don't like that. I think that really clashes. But I feel like something in the white family, or maybe like a really light gray. What color is this supposed to be? That is allegedly light gray. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's a strange contrast. Maybe bone blocks. I mean, that would be pretty expensive, pretty fast. Let's chop these trees down and think about a color. So I'm thinking something that would complement the red without being such a... I mean, anything white is going to be very stark, but you know, red and white tend to go together pretty well. Trying to think of anything at all in the game that kind of fit that ticket. Like wool might. Oh, I got rid of all my cobblestone. Wool, like a light gray wool, might be okay, just because of the texture. Maybe gravel. That's That's a texture nobody's been thinking about in the last 5 minutes. Axe and get the rest of these trees down. This terracotta out of here. Keep the red stuff. We can still place that. Do I have any gravel on me? Granite, diorite, andesite. There's gravel. Okay, I want to get these trees before it's too late. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, but that's as close as I've come. So far, that one is winning the prize. And nothing will stop me from changing it later either. If I find some miracle color and texture combination. Vertigo was the word I was trying to think of earlier. Not so much motion sickness, just a little bit of vertigo. I don't get that when I travel in vehicles, but I think the first time I can remember experiencing it was playing Quake, of all things, which I'm not much of a gamer. I don't play games that much, except for Minecraft, which is, I don't know. Is this even a game? Is this real life? But yeah, playing Quake and just getting suddenly magically woozy. So I like the idea of this. We've got to come up with a roof structure. I don't know if we'll do a standard peaked roof or maybe a flat roof at some kind of an angle. The world may never know. Yeah, not a fan of this gravel. So, just me. I'm gonna go back inside because it's turning into nighttime. Well, I'm gonna collect these few resources. I kind of feel like I should have water streams over here just collecting all this stuff too. I don't have to worry about it quite so much. It would take me precious moments and a hopper. It's funny that iron is probably the most valuable thing in the game for me right now. Although early game iron is always like a top end contender for in-game value. Let us eat some soup for my family. I'm gonna eat some more soup for my family. I have to make some more soup here. Yeah, in playing the One Block series, we had some mushroom cows, which if you touch them with a bowl, they give you mushroom soup or mushroom stew, and that has been a huge benefit for a food source within that game. So that has been very cool and fun. I'm gonna go to the zombie spawner. I'm gonna take a quick, 2, 3, 4, 5 minute break. Get some coffee, use the bathroom, drink some water. I will let you all monitor the zombie spawner while I am away, because I know that's what y'all like to do. Oh yeah, last time we put that slab on top because we were having zombies getting stuck up there. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Did you miss me? I think these zombies missed me. They're calling my name. If my name was Hello there. Still holding out for a zombie villager. Every time I see one wearing some armor or something, there's that split second of hope that it is a zombie villager that I can steal and convert. I have not seen a zombie villager yet. There are a lot of zombies in this short amount of time. Apparently the caves that we lit up last time were the correct caves. Alright. Oh, look at all the goodies. Some armor. I'll take the iron. I can use that. We have potatoes. Just trying to keep this a little organized so we can see what's coming in and what's not. I always liked chainmail. It was always kind of sad that we couldn't make chainmail in the game. We had to capture it as loot. But these things happen. Alright. Let's make another sword. I think we lit up most of that. Don't want to go experimenting with it now. Yeah. You guys have watched that long enough, right? Let's go this way. I know there's lots of other caves like above and below here. These are empty, but I'm going to light them up just the same. That's why they were blocked off, but I'd rather know that they were lit up and not worry about something spawning back there and then just kind of being stuck. So let's go this away. Oh, not that. Ugh, come on. Get some of this lit up. As always, the torch is our best weapon. Kind of running out of inventory because I kept stuff in my inventory. let's get this lit up, because this is haven for bad things. And this looks like it opens up out to the world. Yep. Let's see where it does. I think we saw this before. I think we've been in here from the outside looking in. It'd be interesting. Interesting to know where that goes out to, but I suppose we'll find out in about a minute here, because I think we have cracked this nut, as it were. That doesn't look safe at all. That's alright, we'll leave that. We've cleared out some more space here. That's good. These characters, what do we got going here? Oh, we're out at that square, that chunk that we have already recognized. Let's light that up just so we know where it's at. Boy, I'm going through the cobblestone pickaxes like a maniac today. Speed run. Hey, Simo. Yeah. I've actually been thinking about doing like just practicing some speed runs. I think that would be fun. I saw some folks that were doing it as a group, like team speed runs, and that seems like it would be a blast. Inventory management is key, especially in speed runs. Yeah, I was having a conversation with your boy ZZ the other day, and he was talking very explicitly about, well, not in a dirty way, but very assertively about doing skyblock, like a more standard skyblock map rather than the one block that we just finished up. So, thinking about it, bringing Dream to prep for speedrun with hunters. Nice. Yeah, I've been watching a few people doing the speedrunning stuff. Like iJevin does a speed run once or twice a night. You know, because it's really like if you haven't done it in 20 minutes, you're just not going to make it. So that's always interesting, because it's a very different Mar. But I don't know if you've seen like the Minecraft championships, where they're doing something similar to like team-based speed runs, and they have multiple scoring systems, so the teams aren't just out there speed running, because let's be honest, just speed running isn't that interesting for the watcher. But and sometimes not even for the player, I suppose. But yeah, that's been interesting to watch. I like all of the different ways that people that have played a lot of Minecraft work hard to keep it interesting for themselves. Um, keep interesting content out there. Interesting comments. What do I know about interesting comments? All right. It's like the only dark oak in this world is in the form of Minecraft structure or mine shaft structure. I don't have words today, apparently, so it's just how it's going to be. So, if you haven't already guessed, I'm building up a little bit of a waterworks back here. Not sure how far I'll go with it. I know the cactus farm seems to be doing well, so I gotta keep my eye out for the baddies. Need to expand it this way, which means sand and cactus, but that's fine. Not super concerned with that right now. Although maybe I should be. I'm gonna go grab some bone meal in this really valuable piece of wood. I'm gonna make a bone block and try that up in our path. Let's see. I'm gonna assume it's safe to use these bones for bone meal because wolves do not exist in the mesa. There are no non-hostile mobs. Everything out here is hostile. That's my life now. Taking out all the gravel, which is still the top contender. Now there's two ways to put in bone, like not like that, like that, or like that. Kind of like that. That feels like it kind of lends itself to the pattern of the red glazed terracotta. Let's get some sleep. Can you tell that my mute key is mapped to H? I don't know if that's muting or not. I don't know if that's muting or not. Maybe you're just getting big slurps of coffee in your ear. They're slurps of love. One grand day to retrieve some item that was given to them in whichever team first. Oh, nice. That's kind of like the big barge quest for the Nether Star. Everybody's scrambling, and then the team that won is the team that actually stole it. Oh. Okay. So we need a couple carved blocks there. That's just going to drive me nuts with its incompleteness. I don't know if I want to do glass there necessarily like make windows. Maybe on the back side that faces whatever direction that is. Is that north? Yeah. So north from here. So I'm starting to think maybe a flat roof that slants away from where the tunnel is. So we would need to bring that up maybe 2 blocks. I don't remember how long that is. Probably have to bring it up 4 blocks. I'm going to go ahead and take some time and surprised that there are no rabbits out here, although maybe I shouldn't be surprised, you know. Nothing lives on the mesa. Thought we'd establish that. Come on, people. Okay. Planting carrots. Who'd have ever thought dirt was such a commodity? Actually, if you really want to see dirt as a commodity, play 1 block. That map is... Yeah, I didn't... That was tough. And we didn't even do much to make the area more livable. We're literally just... It was just kind of a weak speed run. You boys easy got suddenly interested at building stuff out at the very end, which is fine, you know. But I just saw something. We do that. And that would tie in. I wonder if we want to make this hall 1 wider just so we can show off. Show off that stone here. That would mean needing more glazed terracotta. And now we're getting to the point where we really need to get a better way of getting up to the farm on the top, which is fine. We've needed that for a while. We're still early game. This is early game. Note to self. Of course, I missed this one completely. That should be 1 over. Off by 1. That's my name. Don't wear it out. All right. Well, had glazed terracotta on us. There's no reason for us to come back in here. Didn't somebody tell me? So, can go like that, or like that. Let's look at how these lay out. I think I'm just going to stay consistent and do it this way. That shouldn't be too bad. So that feels adequate. Of course, we'll need to get more bone, etc. More bone blocks. That's fine. We know how to do that. Need more red terracotta, more glazed terracotta. My phone keeps blowing up-ish at me. What's going on out there? I actually had a package delivered while we were here, so I want to make sure there's supposed to be another one showing up because tis the season, right? All right. Just making sure nobody's blowing up my phone for real, you know. All right. Seriously, a wandering trader? What you got, son? Nothing. You got so little. Well, sugar cane would actually be kind of useful. I haven't seen any sugar cane around here. I don't have any gemeralds on me, so I can't trade with them. Oh, I'm not dealing with that. Nope, nope, nope. I am out of here. I know you saw them. I know you saw them. They can open doors, so. Did you see the pillager patrol? It is out there somewhere. Nope, nope, nope. Not today. Not today. So I guess that puts us back inside for a little bit. And that's the only door in, and they can open doors, so they should be blocked off. They shouldn't even really have the interest in pathing through that door. So that's fine. Let us sleep. Maybe we'll just go do some normal people mining. And empty out this inventory a little bit. I'm gonna cook some more terracotta. That's the orange stuff. I want some of the red stuff. I'm sure you're all laughing at me because I created that smelting array and haven't done anything with it yet. Well, that happens. Kind of feeling like I want a chest just for wood at this point. So let us do that. I always forget to crouch click that one. All right. So this will be a good spot to keep all the wood and wood-like things that we have. Use up this stick. Make some more torches. What other wood do we have in here? Do we have a? We do have a chest for granite. Let's make use of it. This is why we're here. Inventory management is everything. Okay. Just looking through here to see what we can use versus what we can drop off. Believe our gravel was in here for some strange reason. Don't have a stone chest. I'm going to put the stone in there just for now. Don't panic. Get that in there. I'm a little surprised that pillager patrol hasn't aggressively gone after that trader unless he's invisible. I'm also surprised that I don't have 360-degree line of sight in my base here. I kind of feel like I should be carving that out. Again, I shouldn't just dig a hole in the side of a mountain. I should build on top of the mountain so I have some decent views. My bases always end up in a hole, just like that. Okay, let's make a couple cobblestone pickaxes real quick. See if we can't do some mining. Yeah. Good. I'll get that later. You know, I can't remember if I have water down there or not. Don't do that. Let's get down here. Need to fix these couple spots where the torches are on a drop block. I keep hitting my head. I think this is the one. Wait. The real question, do I have water? I do have water down here. Okay. Wasn't sure. Also a little surprised that I haven't gotten into more diamonds than I have. I guess I've done okay. Although now I'm really thinking that emeralds would be nice. If I had some gemeralds, I could trade with the wandering trader for some sugarcane because as I was just looking out, realizing that I had no sugarcane. Also looking out and realizing I need more iron. Gotta get my iron pick situation maintained. I've thought hard about building an enchanting table. I've certainly got enough obsidian laying around for it. Um, I have the diamond. Books are hard to come by. I suppose if I was doing some AFK fishing, and I think we had talked about this the last time, where I really don't want to do AFK stuff necessarily. I mean, there's small chance that I'm gonna die at an AFK fish farm if I build it properly and light it all up, but it's no fun. Nobody has time for off-screen deaths, right? So one thing I did find out, if you remember the first quote-unquote season of this was, I think, a river biome. And what we saw everywhere was basically water except for the tiny 3 blocks of land that I spawned on. Apparently, a normal river biome can have more land around it. It's not just water. So there was actually a very, very small chance of finding enough land placed together that's still part of a river biome that would have a tree on it. So I may try that one again in my own time, maybe just in a creative world, just so I can fly around and see if that actually spawns, see if the rate of spawn actually makes that worth it. I mean, that one was a challenge, and it wasn't any fun to die right away, of course, but the thought of trying that again and maybe having different success, if only I worked harder. Yeah. Maybe. We'll see. Again, I did fly around in spectator mode in that one a little bit, and didn't see anything for quite a ways. But I don't know. I feel like traveling, you know, a, 1,000 or 2,000 blocks in Minecraft isn't the big deal that it once was for me. Anyway, I'm sure some of you are just like 1,000 blocks. Well, I do that before I even make my starter base. Maybe that's the case. I've always been leery of moving too far from spawn. Hear lava. There's lava everywhere. We're officially at lava level. Wish we were at diamond level. Let's use some more diamonds. Actually, what I could really use is some books. I was thinking about that because if we can't find or grow sugarcane somehow, we are never, ever, ever going to be able to make a book without first finding a stronghold. So, no enchanting tables before that time. I do have a little bit of leather, which we could use. I think it's 2 books for an enchanting table. It's either 2 diamonds and 1 book, or 1 diamond and 2 books, and then 3 obsidian. But paper, yeah, paper is a commodity apparently. Who knew? All right. Just keeping my eye on the time here. Oh, that's no help. A lot of lava and a lot of water, which makes me think I'm near a ravine. Oh, there's some diamonds. That's cool. Oh, there's the ravine. I don't know if that's a ravine or a cave. Ooh. That is a ravine. Let's go ahead and block that up for now. At this point, I'm not even so worried about lava around the diamonds as much as I'm worried about water around the diamonds. Who's got time for that, right? Some people are really adherent to mining out like every block around the diamonds. I don't hold to that at all. And, you know, maybe to my detriment, but all right. Six diamonds, not bad. Gotta admit, I'm probably more interested in the coal at this point. Yep. Not time for that. Tell that lava to be cool. Not going to worry about the last piece of coal in there. We know that's lava. Now, let's throw a torch here and move on. Well, then I've got this really sexy looking iron right here. Let's collect some iron. So I'm just thinking if I'm going to have those trees pushing to a central collection point, I'm going to want there to be a hopper there. So iron and coal are more valuable to me at this point than diamonds. And I don't have to worry about, you know, dying and losing all my diamonds, because if I die, I die. That's it. Game over. Yep. We haven't done anything in the nether yet. I have some gold pants, so it's somewhat safe for us to walk around in there. We've been there, I know that. I know I would like to get some soul sand from there. That would be good. That always helps with the bubble elevators. Everybody knows I love my bubble elevators. Lava everywhere. Just gonna drop stuff in here for now. Alright, head up. I'm getting a little hungry too. Nighttime. That trader's still out here? Get those going. Terracotta goes there. Cobblestone goes there. Keep some on me to build all the things. What do I have for diamonds? A dozen diamonds. I've got 3 pieces of leather. I need some food. Make some beetroot stew. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna spend a little time looking around for some sugar cane. I know you all think I'm nuts, imagining a world where cane exists in the mesa. I don't see any pillager patrol. I'm gonna head to the west. There's a zombie over there. Not too worried about him. I see the trader's llamas, which means the trader's over there. I'm not seeing the pillager patrol, which is fine. If they've despawned, then they've made my day. There's 2 creepers I do not want to deal with. There's a big drop that I don't want to deal with. I guess I'm not heading west. Maybe I'll head east. The world is steering me in a different direction. to the east is where we found that really odd chunk error, or perhaps it was just the large room that occasionally occurs in mine shafts. And actually our mine shaft came out into the middle of that, which is kind of cool. So mine carts everywhere. I'm looking for water because cane only grows next to water. This is one of those things where literally having one gemerald would allow me to buy one piece of cane from the trader, and that would be able to leverage itself into a lifetime supply of cane, paper, and sugar. Not even seeing much water out here. Now it's perfectly reasonable that cane just wouldn't spawn out here no matter what, because it's a mesa biome. And I don't have the wiki in front of me, so I can't tell you. Here's something. I don't know what it was. We're pretty far out over here, though. Now, I don't know, but I'm assuming that cane will only grow on dirt and only next to water. And I wish I knew more about the terrain generation of the mesa biome, because if water doesn't naturally spawn except at very low levels, that would prevent any water from spawning up there where there are trees and dirt, if you see what I'm saying. Because, you know, here's water. It exists. And I know if we use bone meal in water on dirt, we're going to grow things like seagrass, which is good. It doesn't grow kelp. That would be better. Kelp is a good fuel source. See, these high elevations are the only ones that are spawning dirt. And they're small, so they don't appear to be spawning water. So I'm wondering if water generation is tied to elevation. There's plenty of water down there. You see it. I see it. There's running water over there. See, way over there. Now, those lights over there. It almost wants to be an Enderman, but it's way too big. I think it's a glitch. We're seeing the other side of a tunnel. You see it, don't you? Way over there. Yeah, that's daylight shining through. This is actually a pretty large stretch of dirt, which means there If water generation isn't elevation dependent, probably have a better chance of having water spawn up here. And if, look at that, but no cane. Yeah, the struggle is real. So right now we are south of our base, south and east. Harsh and unyielding mesa biome. Chests everywhere, all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff I don't really feel like we need. I hear you, zombie. They're probably underneath us. So there's the wandering trader. What I'm really worried about right now is that pillager patrol. They were over here. Not seeing them now. That's fine. I know we don't see them, but I'm still blocking up the door. People say they don't trust pillager patrols, but I trust them to be pillager patrols. They will break my door. They will come after me. So I'd like to move this staircase maybe here. This seems like a decent spot. I don't know if I want to do wooden stairs or keep it cobblestone. I know I'm going to make it too wide. Let's make it cobblestone for now. Actually, go a little faster this way. Yeah, I don't like having steps right next to the door. Let's see if I can do it a third time in a row. Jiminy Jillikers. I know this looks like it's getting down into the melon patch, and it is. I don't care at this point. So it looks like we needed half a dozen of those. Oh, not hitting my head going up and down the stairs, so I call that a win. Two more. All right. There. Let's get these out of the way. These are temporary. There. Then the next set of stairs will go up to the next level from here. So that's easy enough. Let's sleep through the night real quick. Look at that. It's 11 o'clock. That means it's time. The old clock on the wall again. Which means I am going to wrap up this episode. I'm going to go stand on my fresh new stairs. Look at that. Woo! So, I will be streaming again tomorrow night, Monday, from 7 p.m. American Central Standard Time till 9 p.m. American Central Standard Time. That is on the Geometry Wizards survival multiplayer server. That should be a lot of fun. I'm almost done with the slime farm. I'll probably be wrapping that up. I've just got to dig out some chambers for the iron golems and put those in place. Actually, I need to harvest some mushroom lights first. Yeah, the shroom lights. They're not mushroom lights. They're shroom lights. They're from the nether, not from a mushroom island. Anyway, I'll be doing that. Tuesday at 3 p.m. there will be a new episode of One Block. That's me and your boy ZZ playing on a Skyblock map, which that's a ton of fun. A lot of weird work. So yeah, woo! Yeah, having a good time with that. That comes out every Tuesday at 3 p.m. American Central Standard Time. So check those out. Click the like, click the link, click subscribe, all the good stuff that all the other people that you like tell you to do. Do those things. Woo, woo! I will see you next Sunday. Have a great rest of your week. Goodbye.